Hello and welcome back. We are playing Punjab, started from the Sikh Empire. Last episode was a bit of a wild ride because we started a war just straight up against Great Britain, and so we got this giant absolute cluster of of all this weird frontage from having all these people all at once, and it's completely miserable and like unplayable to fight Great Britain in a land war in here. Because there's just someone who's getting free, not on a front. You can only recruit 20 generals, and we could beat literally our army could beat their army no problem, and the problem is we just can't, get the front. And so we almost lost that war, but we ended up winning it, and we got these three states from the British, which we were incorporating, and then they rebelled, so we'll reincorporate. We also doubled construction from 4.3k to 8.8k. This amount of construction is completely gratuitous. It's not really helping anything because if you can take a look at the resource tab, we're completely all mined out. And so it's super marginal. What buildings are barely going to be profitable. And you can still build for a while, but it's it's hyper marginal, so it's not really going to do too terribly much. I mean, I guess I can't stop myself, but it's also not too tremendously useful. We're going to be kind of swapping up on telephones, getting some things. I'm guessing Scotland's just going to back down here, and then we'll be landing our English uprising, and then be doing all that jazz. Stuff like that. We might be going back to protectionism as well here. Netherlands sides with Scotland. Well, I guess we'll puppet the Netherlands then, so that's a thing. Oh, can we not puppet the Netherlands? Why can't we puppet the Netherlands? Are they too big? Major power. There. I think we can transfer subject though, right? So we're going to transfer Dutch East Indies and Sulu and Liberia, I guess. Or actually just Dutch East Indies. We'll just transfer them in case this war actually pops off, but we'll actually also mobilize everyone. And we'll move some of the bigger boys onto this front here with the Netherlands, which these two guys should be more than enough to deal with the Netherlands, so I guess we'll kind of just leave everyone else at home. It's kind of gratuitous. Maybe we'll bring a couple more guys, actually. Just so that they're closer to the front with Scotland. I really don't think this war breaks out, though, right? Scottish are worried, as they should be. Should be really worried, and now they're fearful again. And so we're gonna give them, we're gonna put more stuff on their market, open their market, this type of stuff, so they're more likely to back down. We'd really rather they back down, rather than fight, I think. Actually, I guess we don't really care one way or the other. We're gonna go in for a war rep probably on the Dutch. We'll look to open the Scottish market, and then I guess also transfer something else. Luxembourg, maybe? I guess transfer Luxembourg. Ooh, Liberia's probably worth more. Is Liberia... Looks like it is a thing, so let's transfer Liberia. Ooh, we can probably transfer more. So Luxembourg too. Sure, why not? Oh. Can't transfer Sulu. Let's see. Could open their market. That's not going to do much. Could go for war reps. I guess the war reps are kind of free looking, right? Unless someone else joins. Yeah, maybe it's not worth the 5 days. Too rich for that. We got too much money for that stuff. I think we'll also come in and we'll go state actions and we'll look to incorporate some more of these states that aren't in Eastern Mali. Can we afford this? Kind of. We are building a bunch of these as well, so it should be fine. And these guys will be nice and close to be able to do something with the English uprising as well. I mean, I guess we'll assign some more guys. It's not going to hurt anything. Well, I guess actually we bill attrition, so it will hurt something, but not much. But we're in a position to push them out really quick. If this war goes through, which it looks like it's going to, I guess. So this is fine. Pretty okay with this. Just hoping for a bit more of a mellow sesh here. And we're just gonna land on them with a whole bunch of guys. I guess we just aren't gonna pay attention to which guys we're landing with because it probably doesn't matter. And we're gonna just triple land them twice, and that should be all that was written for them. Because these guys are all mobilized anyways, so we'll just get a quick enforce. And we'll even land, why don't we land, for good measure, land the Netherlands. We probably should have thought that through a little bit. Probably should have just landed the Netherlands. Let's see. Wow. Sure. Plastics is unlocked. That is a good one. Ooh, we have rye farms now. And we want to be on simple ranches. And where's the plastics at? We're in the wrong section, aren't we? Darn. We'll go houseware plastics. Should we use rotary valve? It says it's profitable. I think they're one of the better ones, so we'll swap up on that. But not look to make swapping everything. But now we can reevaluate and maybe go compression ignition. Maybe we just go radio, electric arc process. By then, nitrogen fixation will have not spread out, so we could just get compression ignition, which will be good. We desperately need more resources, so there's that. I guess maybe we should have saved some for the some ships for the landing the English uprising, but I guess we could do that with this guy, and we can land maybe kind of the biggest guy here. So we could land Karak or something. Karat, not Ranjit. Buma seems fine. I think that they have no army, so they'll just get wrecked. Hopefully they don't downsize a bunch of buildings. That'll be uncomfortable, or that'll be annoying because we bled for those. Continued uprisings here that are continued to get put down, or maybe do okay against the British. The British does not have a lot of resources to put these down, but like Mysore, we'll annex some of them as we need to. Maybe they'll be able to keep putting them down. I have no idea how Great Britain is still maintaining its great power status. This is absolutely wild to me. You know, I mean, we're going to take everything except the home counties. And then we might take the home counties. But then they might get sent over to here. I guess maybe we need to take this. Or just, what we don't want is their capital to get sent into here, because then it's actually going to be super annoying. So we'll see what we can do. Oh, they get occupied in like 10 seconds. Let's go, baby. We're gonna re-land with a bunch of these guys, I guess. So we got this 12s and 20. Let's just land with the 12, I guess. And let's land here with, I don't know, one of these guys somewhere. Okay, perfect. We got the right guy. We see a 64 stack. Surely we only have one exactly 64 guys. Yep, and then this will be able to push just fine. Into Scotland, this is pushing fine. We should be able to enforce real quick. We're getting our landing off. Hopefully, maybe not against them. Not big enough. Big sad. Let's take a look at our Oop, we do have like an admiral in this HQ, but they rebelled, so none of that. And we can maybe incorporate another one of these things. Let's see where we have insufficient tax capacity, and wherever we do, we're just gonna Baluchistan maybe, and we're gonna start switching over more to telephone switchboards as well. Not here, Baluchistan. You're already on telephone switchboards. We'll add a few more here. Yeah, you're on telephone switchboards. Outer Houseland. You're on telephone switchboards. Verset. I think you're on them. Yeah, we'll just add more. Baluchistan. We're already adding. This place doesn't have any, so we'll just add some. We'll put them on telephone switchboards to start. And then these guys, Dahomey, doesn't have them, so we'll put them on telephone switchboards to start. We're making a ton of money, but that's because our construction queue is not filled. We'll probably be getting to 10k construction this episode. Again, very gratuitous and unnecessary, probably not useful, but doesn't mean we can't do it. Probably should have annexed Persia as well. Plastic is the future, you're telling me. It's not children. Children aren't the future. I guess we'll take the throughput. I guess. I don't know. It's hella unnecessary. Future's not the children, the future is plastic. Ooh, they have a big navy, don't they? Huh. Looks like we're gonna just get a nice landing, like, everywhere, all at once, and enforce on them pretty quick, hopefully. Looks like we're doing pretty well into Greece as well. And by Greece, I mean Scotland. The flag, for whatever reason, looks similar to me. God, we, like, have to construct, but, like, we don't want to, but... This will push demand for fabric, which will get constructed, so let's just build it. We got Scotland. I see what I really want to happen. Actually, they will go where their primary culture is English, right? They will prioritize. And this is English homelands, so maybe they get sent to the Falkland Islands. If we just take everything else, which I guess we'll look to do. We crush the secession. We'll hit them with our handy dandy smacky wacky button. And it looks like they deleted all the construction centers, which is big cool. We love to see it. And we'll also incorporate all these guys again, which is always the game plan. And we will delete any military that they built up in the meantime, which is probably a little bit. Of course, they're not subbing any of the railroads, so there's all that noise. We'll have to sub it for them. We'll subsidize the Suez Canal. Big nice. We won't micro this at all, I don't think. Just kidding. Can't resist ourselves. But they should get enforced. Ah! They should get enforced in relatively quick order. And we are floating a bunch of excess bureaucracy, so let's see if we can do something about this. We're just going to put in government administrations. Punjab Tramcor, government administrations. Dahomey, we're already handling. Central India? I don't think we're handling. And we're going to put them also on telephone switchboards. Actually, to save ourselves a headache, we're going to swap everyone to telephone switchboards, even though it's probably not correct at this point. And we're going to swap... Brandenburg has some of these, but they're not 51. I guess maybe we build the uni up in Brandenburg. Let's do it. Why not? I mean, I could think of reasons, but let's not think of them. Bolt action rifles, let's not do that. Military shipbuilding, I guess we'll do extensive. We don't want to swap that over, obvious reasons. Don't want to get rid of our cars. Don't want to build that many more cars. And we are now not at war with anyone else. Although we get these guys. Big nice. So let's annex. Can we annex Siberia yet? No, we can't. So let's annex Persia. This will give us some stuff. And I'm guessing if anyone comes in against us, we can just, you know, obviously pretty comfortably beat them. Alright. And then we're just kind of waiting to, for the most part, we're going to be waiting out this, and then we'll just be taking all of these. And then I think the capital has to move someplace that has English as primary culture, which none of these places will have it, right? Just, like, I mean, that would suck, and I guess it's possible, but I think that they won't. Yeah, I don't see any that look like it, so that means I think they get exiled to the Falkland Islands once we annex everything, so that'll be the plan. Really glad that we didn't wait like another 10 years trying to do this the low infamy way, because that would have been big, not nice, the opposite of nice. That's proletarian revolt for you. I mean, we could add more to the construction queue, and we probably should. It just hurts. It hurts so much. We have so much electricity in the queue too, and it's like only efficient here, but maybe that's where we're building it. It's so ungodly efficient here though. Oh, let's add some construction centers. You love to see it. All the way to 30, let's go. And then add some of these up front. God, couldn't even fill out our construction queue though. Rip the dream. We do want to go Council Republic at this point, but there's like... is there a way for us to force this? Probably not. I don't think there's anything that... We already have all the texts that promote them. Could go Analytic Philosophy for no reason. That seems unnecessary. I guess after this Compression Ignition, we might just kind of go for NCO. Something like this. It's kind of unnecessary, but what else are you going to do? Surely not fill out the construction queue. I mean... yeah, so stop calling. I mean, here we're just going to for 51 some places here. In regards to the cotton. Just push economies of scale in that way, and then also actually use some construction. I guess we could just keep doing some more of that business. We're just checking anything that's close to economies of scale, we're gonna push it into it. I guess we kind of want that. And rice farms kind of are preferable. Do some of that. Those should finish pretty quick. I guess we'll land behind with a bunch of guys. And then also set in the war goal. Or the strategic objective. Holy hell, that is a lot of bureaucracy. Okay, well we get to, I think, incorporate everything then. Don't even hate it. What are we, do we not have enough phones? No. We're just gonna incorporate everything though, I think. Oh. Was that, what was that we clicked? We actually don't want to incorporate New York or Eastern Mali. But everything else is fair game. Everything else also we will increase institutions. Replace safety, up. And we're in on their capital. We'll see how long it takes to make them capitulate. Should be pretty quick. Yeah, I will be so gutted if their capital moves here and we have to like try and do some like weird ring-a-merle game to try and get them to minor power status. Talking about the UK here. Wait, we're doing the Suez survey, but we already have the Suez Canal. Will we be able to build 2 canals? We'd love to see it. So, yeah, buggy. Maybe we could just decrease taxes here. A lot, yeah. So not even using all this construction. I like want to, but I think that watching me have a brain aneurysm in regards to oh, we could build a skyscraper in New York too. Let's go, baby. I think we already have a skyscraper, right? Oop, let's put all these on philosophy department. Oh, that might have been a mistake. They might have had the next one. Airship mooring post time. Yeah, let's go. Trade nexus. We're gonna have a second trade nexus? That sounds OP. Trade route volume. Let's go. We surveyed the canal, and we built the canal. It's already been built. We might puppet Egypt just to get the Veiled Protectorate to trigger, but there's like, I guess not too much point in this either at the same time, so. Looks like we get a bunch of landings in. Hopefully they capitulate soon. We get constructed the canal. Let's go. Where is our... Look at this, just crank up, just like straight vertical, yo. This is because we have like an ungodly amount of construction, but there's like nothing to build anymore. Actually, I think a huge part of it was actually building a lot of that agrarian stuff. Let's just, I guess, play some whack-a-mole. Actually, where has like unlimited? We're just gonna build stuff in places that have a ton of excess infrastructure, right? That seems like a decent shout. West County. Alright, let's go, baby. Oh, did they must have deleted a bunch of stuff. Sad. Did they? God, there's like no employment. What's going on here? People are leaving. No employment. You just have... Everyone's just in... everyone's just in here. I mean, we could just delete maybe 10 of these or something. Or 5-ish. Oh, we can't. We can't delete these. Why can't we delete these? Is it not allowed because of laissez-faire? God, that's so obnoxious. Actually, why laissez-faire gets super obnoxious. Let's just 51 all these, though. And that'll give our queue something to do. Because you kind of want to keep the construction queue going. I mean, you do want to keep it going, but it also doesn't matter for us at this point. So we're just 31ing everything here, by the way. That is the heuristic. Except the energy. We're really gonna try and push New York on the energy front. But we're using 9 million construction, or 9k. Can you guys just capitulate? I wish when you full occupy they'd just auto-capitulate. This would be better. This would be good. But we'll just incorporate all this too. Let's see if they have a defensive pact with anyone. Dominion owes obligation truces. Defensive pact. Nope, nope, nope. Wild that they're still a GP. Look at this. Or are they out of... Nope, they still got 3k prestige. They still got it. No market access anywhere in here and they still got it. Wild. What a time to be alive. Venezuela breaks off the customs union. You don't say. Obligations are expiring. Can we expel? No, can't expel again. Darn. Alright, we annex Persia. Good. Big nice. So we will do our handy dandy smacky wacky button, and then we will also do our incorporation button. Our incorporation. I gotta talk louder. Alright, let's incorporate everything as well. This will be nice. And we now have a bunch of resources we can kind of expand. So we'll put this on auto expand here. Actually, what are we doing putting it on auto expand? We can just crank it out. And we're gonna suffer like a ton of like a huge malice, but like whatever. Actually, is this place? Is this the Dye's place? This is the Dye's place, isn't it? Corsan. Dye's Dye's throughput. We're gonna crank out Dye's. Here we'll crank out wheat farms, and we're just locking it in. We're locking in what we want to build here on all of these. What we're specializing in all of these. We're gonna lock it in. I mean, Probably opium, right? Opium's just the best. Opium's our favorite. Also building a bunch of wheat and a bunch of these. Okay, so that's all that. And then also going to need, for all these guys, resources. Yay, we're just gonna build it all. Alright, we can be unpaused here. I don't know what we're doing with that. There we go. Everything's gonna build out, and then we'll put down some railways, because we will need them. Something like that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. What next? I mean, we kind of want to go after more resources. Siberia would be good, but we still have a truce with them. United States has some good stuff. We already have a front with the US as well. And we could just, like, go for, what is it? Illinois, so we can snake our way in. We can go Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kentucky, Illinois. Something like this. Can also just look to stick to the plan and annex Mysore. Except we can't do a play on Mysore? Why not? We're already both started the same play? Oh, they're just gonna subjugate Mysore? Ugh, that's kind of annoying. I guess it's not annoying because we could just transfer state it from them later. This is actually nice. Because we'll do that in one war where we take this and transfer this. So that's perfect, actually. So I guess we go for Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kentucky into Illinois. For resources. That's going to be a lot of resources. Because we have a truce with, I think, a lot of these guys. Not with France, but we want France to get this first, but maybe we go for something smaller. With the understanding that, yeah, why don't we just puppet these guys? And if Russia sides, there's a lot we can do with that. Or we can get some work done. And we'll also put in war reparations, so they're likely to back down. They want to liberate Australia. Fair enough. Behold the customs union. Fear and tremble as you gaze upon it. We can also mobilize, but we don't need to yet. Russia's probably going to join, and so this is more of a fighting Russia war. I guess we lib Ukraine. Or actually, I guess we just take Russian states, right? Great Britain sides with the Japanese shogunate? This could not have gone better. Okay. So, we're gonna move our guys from Persia HQ up here. And then where are our 75 guys? We're gonna move them and them. And then our Persia guys, or North India, fine. Also here. Ranjit is the defender who was promised. So we'll just do this, and then we'll just put in all the war goals on them, on Great Britain here. So we'll just conquer state all of their stuff that is remaining. Not so much. So we'll go after Lancashire. Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, Wales will be the first ones that we put in, and if we have more, we'll go for more. Lincolnshire, Worcestershire, Wales, Lancashire, Yorkshire, Wales. Okay, they're all down at the bottom. And even though we could do better war goals on Russia, again, it's not really about this, it's about the objective. And if they back down, I don't think we renew the truce with them. So we'll just do this for now. Probably put in, actually we're probably gonna put it in on Great Britain as well. We can mobilize everyone to keep them super fearful. Oh, they're minus 100. I don't think this goes. Japan's in bankruptcy. Wild. Oh, we also have all this down here, so why don't we make sure we kind of have some stuff going on here. Something like this. We can land with the remaining guys. Probably land Japan. I'm guessing Russia also sides, right? But I think we still just take home counties as well. Here. And then we have a whole bunch of guys to kind of put into the Russian front, but maybe we want a bit more, so let's actually do some of this. Now, we have a bunch of Persian generals, so this should just, like, absolutely kick up all the Persian guys. And then let's look at this and try and make them multiples of blah. No, we put too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, these guys are probably going to be worthless, though, because they just swapped PMs not too long ago. Oh well. Not too big a deal. Oh no, we're losing so much money. Terrible. I think we have all of our institutions going to max. Yeah. Could put in more welfare. Are we not moving a guy over there? Maybe we add a few more to South India too? Like, I mean, we could probably fight these without it, but just faster fights might be worth it. University throughput? Probably taking that, right? Oh, that was for our, like, that was our Freud event or whatever. Okay. Alright. No! We gotta load. We forgot to put in home counties. Rip the dream, dude. Oh my god, it takes so long for this to load. I have to clear out my save game file, because this just takes an eternity. We can turn on this light, though. We can play with the light. Nobody say it. I have awoken monsters. What have I done? I don't even know if that's a meme anymore. The unsaid, the unspoken song. That which shall not be named. Alright. We will not forget to put in the war goal here. Or we will crash on the game. Oh, this light seems bright. Holy snapples. I might just pause and then come back in. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. We finally got a load in. We're going to put in, of course, we already put in home counties. We're also going to put in on Newfoundland because we saw this is also British. And so, ooh, actually, more than Newfoundland, we do want to get this. And let's see if this is British, because I think anything that is British in its primary culture is eligible for their capital. So we will go for Newfoundland, because that's not eligible, it looks like the other one. And that will be all of our war goals, and hopefully we get a war pop off here. We'll see what happens. They might just back down. They are minus 100 fearful, but if they back down, I don't think we get a new truce with Great Britain. Hopefully not, at least. Looks like we do have a little bit of stuff here. So we're going to put this guy on here. And North Germany guy, I guess, we'll put over here. And North India guy, I guess we'll put here. Persia HQ, we can land. North India, we can land. South India, we can land. So we can land with the remaining guys. We'll promote this guy. And that'll be hopefully fine to Actually, we'll take the smallest guy. We'll put him in here and just look to push that through. Maybe we won't be landing Japan for like the start of the war. It's probably just, we probably have too much assigned over here, but we just really want to enforce on the UK. We're chomping at the bit here if we get this war. I mean, they're really not losing a lot, Japan, if by staying in the war, so we probably shouldn't have put in the war reps until later, though, because if this exact situation where the UK joins happens, we really want to enforce on the UK, so... maybe we'll land with Ramjet, actually. Let's do that. Let's land with our big guy. The guy who normally defends Ramjet. And then we'll also land with some of the bigger ones. Persia HQ, Nihil Singh. Nihil? And then also Jasa Bagidi. And that should be pretty good. That should be solid. And then they should just get absolutely wrecked here, right? There ain't no way. And then if we take Newfoundland, I believe the only other state that is primary English culture is the Falkland Islands. So I believe they get exiled to the Falkland Islands. And hopefully this is what happens here. And I think if they get exiled to the Falkland Islands, which are, you know, Falcon right there, the Falkland Islands. That's our name. The Falcon. Falkland Islands. Doesn't say Falcon, it says South Atlantic, but those are the Falkland Islands. I thought it did say Falcon before, though. But if we can exile them there, that'll be both funny and also, hopefully, they will not be able to maintain, like, anything going on, really. They'll just be hosed. Like, I mean, they're already hosed, but, like, beyond hosed. Because we've been trying to get them beyond hosed for a while now. We also are actually utilizing 9K construction, which is fabulous. We're just building up all the stuff here. And it's like very gratuitous, and also going to be very slow because we're having like negative 75% construction efficiency, but it really doesn't matter because if you're not using your construction, you're losing it. We're just like content to juice up our like eco in that way. Like the construction creates buy orders, and so like we would rather this be just on 9K even if it wasn't doing anything than if it were to just like not be consuming the construction goods. Like we're stimulating the economy by consuming construction goods, and we just want more construction goods consumed, so we don't even care if like nothing's getting built. But if some resources can get built, so much the better. So they're about to get full occupied, and like with 4 fronts with so little territory, they're about to get full occupied real fast. What's this about? Is every single one of these gonna get through? Unreal. That's what bad PMs do to your brain. They rot it from the inside out, the outside in, you know what I mean? Probably don't. Radio, man, radio. We'll go to radio production, of course. And we will do electric arc into compression ignition. Big nice. That'll feel really good once we get compression ignition, because that's the main thing that we're like having struggle with anyways. The conquer stating food of Jalan? Rude. Rude, France, rude. And we have a bunch of guys in here, and a bunch more are gonna land, and we're gonna get pushes. This will be nice. You get paved roads. Hell yeah, brother, I guess. Not really, at this point it's a little gratuitous, but okay. Hopefully these guys just sort out their fronts quite nicely. Big happy. These guys are getting riggedy wrecked. We will just completely have taken the British Isles, or denied the British Isles to the UK. North Germany's fighting France. I think these guys have got the wrong idea as to who's the problem here, but okay. They can't band together. I really wish there was some sort of mechanic to make people band together and like not fight each other and just like join against you on everything, like to like actually try and do something. Look at the poor Great Britain's freaking thing. Just into nothingness. I mean, they're about to lose all their manufacturing, right? I don't think they have a lot in the Falkland Islands. Alright, we get the Japanese enforcement. Big nice. They are now our subjects, right? We can clear the map mode, we can change over, change back, and they are now the proper color, which is incidentally almost the proper Japanese color. It's just not a little red enough, it's a little pink for them. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to reassign guys to fronts, but I guess we can. To just try and enforce on Britain faster. We will land Ranjit on here. I guess a symbolic victory. We can send a guy over there, I guess, as well. Send this 30 stack over here to occupy Ontario. Because there really isn't too much British land left. And maybe we actually just want to do a couple landings to like enforce real fast on them. I forget they actually, I think they still have a lot of boats going on, so that might not even work there, but we'll see. We should give up soon though. I mean, they should have given up a long time ago, but we have so many pops. Oh, we got Radical Montenegro revving. That's uncomfortable. That's annoying. Montenegro has actually been a little bit annoying. Maybe we should annex them to prevent these revs. I do think it's a good take, though. A decent grab. I don't know why they're having so much problems. We must have sapped away all their people, and then they have poor market access because they can't employ the railroads, and they overbuilt and something like this. That'd be my guess. But maybe, maybe not. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I guess we could do some of this. We super don't care about what's getting constructed. We do care about some of this action, though. Looks like they're fine on infrastructure, though. Bum, 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 bum. So maybe we just leave it where it's at. The Falkland Islands are about to be occupied by the man, the myth, Ranjit Singh, the ultimate defender, who made us avoid a lot of scary situations. And here's our naval landing, maybe? Yeah, it looks like they still have these huge navies, though. But once we deny all this, how big will their navy be? We're also taking Newfoundland. Maybe we should just occupy Newfoundland as well? I don't know. All this seems gratuitous, but if it enforces faster, it enforces faster, right? How bad do you want to make peace, my guy? It looks like you'll accept this, so let's propose this deal. And if their capital moves someplace real funny, we might load. But I think it should move to the Falkland Islands, right? We got him, boys. We got him. Is there a better way to screenshot this? Let's pause. Oh wait, we have paused. Is there a better... Alright, let's get this. Perfect. We got the screenshot, baby. Oh, they've been sent to the Falkland Islands. So now they should have just absolute booty access. I don't think they have a lot of convoys. Let's look at the GPs. 50 million. GP what? GP where? Yeah, look at this. They need to hold, so they're gonna decrease to major power. What do they need to in order to maintain major power? Oh, we still gotta decay them even more. I don't even know what we can take from them. We're just gonna have to start taking subjects, man. Wild. I guess we could take this. I mean, we could just take more states. I guess it's just taking more states. The Falkland Islands are, like, pretty useless, right? That's hilarious that they got exiled to these. They have, like, no employment, no labor. Alright, let's incorporate and use our smacky wacky button here. Oop, are they on all the best PMs? No, they're just bugged out, or we gotta clear the locked map mode. Yeah, okay. Incorporate. And then we're gonna delete the military, but not, gonna delete the barracks, but not the other stuff. Perfect. So we don't need these barracks. It will fire a bunch of people, but I don't think we're gonna re-rev here in England. Wait, how do they have so many barracks still? Oh, this is just because conscripts. Okay, we're fine. We Gucci. It's because we're still got this Montenegro thing we're doing. That'll be over quick. Right quick. And then we get to put in a whole bunch of I don't think they finished. Yeah, they didn't finish with their resources, baby. They have some infrastructure problems though, which will get resolved once they get incorporated. Actually, they'll get resolved when we do this. Unreal. I don't think we're gonna conscript ever again, so we're gonna tuck this down. Revolution in North India. Oh, that's not ours. That's theirs. Cool beans. I guess we'll fight Russia, or Russia. We'll fight France next for Mysore, and yeah. Oh, I feel so clever noticing that we need to not let them do things there. Or not let them retreat to Newfoundland, basically. And by us taking it, we deny them moving their capital to Newfoundland. Instead, it's moved here to the Falkland Islands. And the Falkland Islands are not, yeah, they got some problems. They can't employ up, so they can't handle the infrastructure problems. So I think they're just perpetually stuck on, yeah, this super high infrastructure. And the reason for this is they can't employ up the railroads because they're not subsidized, and they can't or won't subsidize the railroads. So, I mean, they're just kind of gonna decay. They're gonna wither into nothingness, actually. Yeah, they're done. They're done. Look at this. 730 prestige. They're just... They have no market. The AI doesn't know how to handle this. It needs to delete a whole ton of buildings, or like subsidize the railroad, which it doesn't want to because it would cost too much money, and there's already a glut of transportation, and so like they just don't want to try and do it, so they won't. Yeah, this is welcome to my TED Talk. We're getting some mass migration. Oh yeah, brother. We cannot tolerate this behavior. It's terrible. It's the worst behavior ever in the history of behavior. How dare you arm the police with arms? God, we're making money. Money moves. Talking about GDP crank up. Absolutely. We love it. And we annexed Radical Montenegro. Might just want to annex them, or we could actually just cut Montenegro loose the next time there's a thing. We just back down or whatever. What is this about? How's the UK still cocky about this stuff? Unreal. But yeah, no market access anywhere. This place is denied market access because it's not next to anything. This place is like, okay, it's an island, and then all of it's in here. And okay, they have like stuff like this, I guess, which maybe is doing something productive-ish. Right, they got chemical plants, they're fully employed. But like, it's a wreck, it's a hot mess. We will be puppeting them soon. At which point they might be able to figure it out. But now, we're at a bit of an inflection point where we need to decide what war we're going for next. But I think we're gonna leave it at this. It's a bit of a short episode. Last episode was an extremely long episode and a very tense episode. I absolutely love that the Falkland Islands, we're gonna take another screenshot of this. We love that the Falkland Islands are now where the Great British capital is, because that is the funniest, memeiest thing ever. They've gone to the Falkland Islands, that's the only place they can go. Big sad for them. We'll probably be like integrating Siberia, maybe puppeting these boyos, something like this. This would be a pretty good one, going after Perm. Actually, we'll just focus on the objective. We're just gonna get Mysore, because all we need to do is get Mysore from France, and then we just need to puppet Great Britain, and then we will achieve the achievement, and then the very next day just be able to instantly form India. So this is the plan. We have Falkland Island, Great Britain. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube algorithm stuff, including, but not limited to, like, comment, subscribe. Wait, we already mentioned them. So I guess other than that, have a good day.